What's up everybody, Brian here. Thank you for joining me in the Gecko Lab. This is your weekly hatchling report. What is up everybody? Thank you for joining me today. Obviously it has been a hot minute since I did a hatchling report, but I thought the time is right. It's mid-hatchling season, a ton of stuff has come out, and well, I kind of found myself with some free time today, so I thought, let's do it. Before I get into showing you guys some of these new hatchlings we've had recently, a couple news and notes, some interesting thing to tell you guys. First of all, happy Labor Day. I hope you're all having a great weekend. I hope if you get today off, you're enjoying it with your loved ones. I certainly had a really good weekend. I took my daughter down to Manitou Springs. It's a little mountain town about an hour and a half from here. And we had just a one-on-one daddy-daughter mini vacation weekend. Had a really good time. Went to a trampoline park and there was an art festival in the park and we just walked around and ate too much ice cream and had a really good time. It was a lot of fun. So I enjoyed that. Shout out to the guy that recognized me down there. I was sitting on a curb, just like sitting on the sidewalk, eating a big ice cream cone with my daughter, and some dude walks by and he kind of glances down at me and goes, "Oh, I watch your YouTube," and just kind of keeps on walking. And like I heard him, but it didn't really click. So I was like, "Oh, what was that?" And he turned around and he's like, "Oh yeah, we watch your YouTube. I was gonna hit you up for a quad stripe." I was like, "Oh cool, man, nice to meet you. Have a good weekend." It was really kind of neat because it's the first time I've ever been like recognized in just like a regular public place by my YouTube channel. It was a very kind of surreal, weird experience. But those of you that have young kids, my daughter is 7, so if any of you have kids around that age, you'll know how that made me the coolest freaking guy in the world for my daughter. Like, she's already loves the idea that I've got a YouTube channel, because that's like, you know, makes you a god to a 7-year-old. So she was just like blown away that somebody actually recognized me from my YouTube channel. It made me so like, oh my god, my dad is the coolest person ever. And if you can manage to be cool in the eyes of your 7-year-old, you're doing something right. So shout out to that dude. Thank you for making me a cool dad to my daughter. Other than that, it is Labor Day, so I am having a Labor Day sale on my website. As some of you know, if you saw on my Instagram page last week, I posted my daughter is doing a fundraiser for her school. I posted the link up on Instagram and I told you guys, hey, if I get 15 people to help out and donate, I will do a 35% off all geckos discount. Well, we hit 15 people. Thank you guys so much. Everybody that showed support, I appreciate it. My daughter appreciates it, and my daughter's school, I know, appreciates it. So I really, really thank you guys for that. As a result, we are doing a 35% off Labor Day sale. Now, this 35% off counts for every gecko on my website. Everything, nothing's excluded, everything on the website. So it is an automatic discount, no coupon code applied. It is live right now. If you want to pick something up, everything is 35% off. This will go through next week. So this Friday, I will have a normal full slate of uploaded new geckos. They will all be 35% off right off the bat, no questions asked. This week, I was going through some holdbacks last week, and I am really, really male heavy. So this week is gonna be all juvenile males. I know some of you just went, oh, a bunch of males, because everybody wants females. But listen up, guys, these are younger geckos, all in the 10 to 13 gram range. So a lot younger than I normally sell them. And that means they're going to be priced accordingly. So they're priced as younger, less defined, developed geckos. They're going to be cheaper. They're younger, cheaper geckos, and they're 35% off. If you're looking to get some of my best stuff at a huge discount, this is the best time. You will not get a better opportunity. I don't sell younger geckos like this, so it is a huge chance to get some awesome geckos at a bigger discount. Again, it's an automatic discount. Just add it to your cart. The discount will automatically be applied. Also, my daughter's school fundraiser is going on. Obviously, nobody is under any obligation to donate. The discount is going to all of you guys, no questions asked. But if you wanted to be so kind as to support my daughter and her school in her fundraiser, the link is in the description below. It is a shop fund link, and if you look there, you'll also see her student code that you enter, so that they know you're supporting her for the fundraiser. If anybody feels like it, I would appreciate it. Obviously, no obligation. Thank you guys so much to those of you who have helped out so far. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Okay, other than that, I think that's everything I wanted to cover today. I got a lot more coming, so I'm going to stick to just that for this video. Thank you guys so much. Let's go ahead and get into some of the latest hatchlings from the last couple weeks. I have got a ton of stuff to show you. There's been so much hatching out, it was hard to pick even a handful for this video, but I did pick 7. All right, this first one I absolutely love. Check this guy out. This one is a Phantom Lily White 100% het axanthic. I love the look of Phantom Lily Whites. I think they're super cool. That's a project I'm working to build a stronger group on because I only have a couple right now, and I was thrilled when I hatched one, and it's also a full het axanthic. So I am really, really excited to grow this one up and eventually in the future hatch a Phantom Lily White visual axanthic. That I've seen one before. Somebody did hatch one. Such a cool looking gecko, and I can't wait to hatch one for myself, get hands-on and see it in person. Awesome looking project there. After that, I've got an ink spot. Now, I've said this before in these videos. You guys know I don't normally show off young Dalmatians because they change and develop so much as they grow. They generally don't look like much when they're young. Keep that in mind and check this guy out. Look at the size of those spots and how many there are. This gecko is less than a week old. He has only shed one time, and that many spots, that big of spots on him, this one is going to be an absolute knockout. I am super, super excited. What happened to my picture? There it is. I am super, super excited to watch this one grow up. It is going to be absolutely beautiful. All right, next up I have another Dalmatian. Now this one you might be looking at going, hey, so you just showed us this other Dalmatian and talked about how nice it's going to be, the potential that's there. This one's cool, but it's not as nice, so why are you showing it? Well, this one has a hidden secret. This Super Dal is a het axanthic. That's right, this is an offspring of my axanthic Super Dal project that I am just starting to build this year. So this gecko is a 100% het axanthic and already showing that many spots. This is going to be a key animal over the next 5 to 7 years in my axanthic Super Dal projects. I am super excited to watch this one grow up as well. I can't wait to get that full like ink spot Super Dal axanthic. I have the picture in my head and I know how cool it's gonna look in real life. Well, I know how cool I think it's gonna look. I hope it turns out that cool. I did the same thing with Lily White axanthics. I could see them in my head and they turned out even better than I imagined. I'm hoping for similar results with a Super Dal axanthic. All right, after that we are going to show off this beautiful little pinstripe axanthic. This guy is so cool. He is about a week and a half old now, and you can see where he had some white banding on his back there, and it's actually already starting to fade away. That's typical of axanthics. Their white pattern, any harlequin or flame pattern fades out. Whatever the axanthic gene washes out the harlequin gene. So they're born with dorsal pattern, but it all fades out as they go. He'll keep some of that white tips on the pins though, and that's always a really cool look. Really excited about that one. Just pinstripe axanthics are such cool, unique looking animals. Absolutely love them. After that one, I've got a Lily White. I just love this one because at this young age, you can already see the white drips coming down off the dorsal line, that thick white lateral. This one's gonna be a super high pattern, high white Lily White, which is my favorite type of Lily White. I know a lot of people like the really high contrasty ones or the red ones. I love them all, don't get me wrong. But the high white, just pure white geckos, love those. And this one has a ton of potential to be just a knockout as it grows up. Absolutely beautiful. After that, I've got 2 more to show you. This one came out of my empty pack line. You guys have been hearing about this for years now. You know how much I love it, and this one is just the epitome. Beautiful, full empty dorsal, full white tipped pins, no dorsal pattern, no color in the dorsal, no side pattern, nothing. Empty, simplistic, just the white pins on a dark base gecko. Such a cool looking animal, I think. Absolutely incredible. This is exactly what I was hoping for when I started this project. This is what gets me excited. I love it. Now, this one is not a phantom, and that can get confusing because sometimes you'll get a phantom pin with the highlighter gene, and the highlighter gene just highlights the tips of the crest. That's why if we go back to that pinstripe axanthic, how I said some of those white tips on the crest will stay, that's because that's a different gene. The harlequin gene gets washed out by the axanthic gene, the highlighter gene does not. This gecko here, the white tips on the crest are not a result of the highlighter gene, it is actually an empty back pinstripe. Kind of confusing, I know, but I hope that kind of explained it to you. And the last one I've got to show you guys today, of course, I had to include a lily white axanthic. I have been lucky enough to hatch out a few of these so far this year. I was hoping to hatch out maybe a dozen or so this year. I don't know if I'm gonna get that many, but so far I've gotten a couple, and they're just as beautiful as the few that I hatched out last year. This one's got that goofy looking shot with his tongue sticking out. I was really trying to get a picture of his tongue on his eye, but I didn't quite get the timing right. So we ended up with his goofy face here. Just a beautiful gecko. They look surreal. They're almost purplish color. They just don't look real, and I absolutely love it. So you guys know I had to include one of those, the axanthic lily white. Hopefully I'm going to get a bunch more of those this year. We'll see. I've still got quite a few eggs incubating. Probably, I'm going to guess I've got about 400 eggs still incubating this year. I am still getting some eggs from my breeder, but not as many as I was about a month ago when I was getting a ton of eggs. Things are definitely slowing down for the breeders, which is normal for this time of year. All right, guys, that's it. That's everything. Sorry. That's everything I've got to show you today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Huge thank you again to everybody who donated to my daughter's fundraiser. Even bigger thank yous to those of you that choose to donate going forward. And don't forget, 35% off all geckos on my website, no exclusions, is live right now. Automatic discount applied at checkout, and that will last through next Friday. This Friday's update and all the way until next Friday morning. So the new geckos that go up this Friday will also be discounted. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I am Brian with AltitudeExotics.com. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at AE Geckos. Thank you for watching. Be safe, be kind to each other. I'll see you guys soon.